My name is Sammi, and I am the author of Trauma, a PTSD blog for HealthyPlace. Today, I wanted to touch on trauma and how it can manifest in your body and actually make you feel sick. So, for me, I went through something at the age of 4 that was really heavy and confusing at the time. And after that traumatic event, I started to develop symptoms of OCD. So I was experiencing panic attacks, compulsions, obsessions, and all of that. I went through extreme therapy for most of my childhood, exposing myself to my fears and essentially getting worse because the trauma itself was not addressed. I never really brought it up to anyone. I didn't think it was a big deal. I was so young that I didn't understand how to put into words what had happened to me. Now, fast forward 20 full years later, at the age of 24, I began to get physically sick. I had fevers every night. I had really intense body pain. I had digestive issues to where I could barely eat without feeling sick. I lost a lot of weight, etc. And at the time, I went to probably 20 different specialists trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And while there were some signs of hormonal imbalances and some stress hormones that were high, I realized that most of this was a result of how stressed I was and how anxious I was. My body was essentially in fight or flight every single day and most moments of the day. And that's not a sustainable place to be. And so after ruling out serious illnesses and physical illnesses, I went to a new therapist, and she got out of me what happened to me as a kid. She asked the right questions, and I finally told my story. From there forward, I started trauma therapy, and within a month or two of just admitting what had happened to me and starting to work through it, and doing EMDR and other trauma-focused therapies, I began to get better physically. I no longer had the fevers at night. I could eat things that I wasn't able to eat before, and I felt more myself than I think I really ever have. I felt so confident in myself, and it's been 4 years since then, and I have progressed like no other. I'm experiencing such a better quality of life, and issues that I used to have health-wise are not even a thing anymore. That's not to say that you shouldn't get checked out. You know, if you have physical symptoms of an illness, definitely go to the doctor, but know that stress can really make you sick and make you feel physically unwell. It can manifest in ways that you don't realize. And I learned that through my own experience and through speaking with my therapist and having that firsthand experience of making progress toward my mental health and feeling like a weight was lifted off my shoulders, feeling like I could get out of bed with energy. So I hope that if you are feeling this way and you feel like you're at a loss and your mental health is weighing you down physically, know that you're not alone and there is a way out. Don't be afraid to tell your story. Don't be afraid to seek a new therapist if you're not connecting with your current one. And don't be afraid to connect with your community. You can comment on this post and you can ask more questions and feel like you're a part of something bigger, because you are. That has helped me tremendously. Connecting with other people has helped me tremendously. And I wish you all the best in your healing.